Well, last night we told you about a metro operator caught on camera asleep in the control booth. Tonight we have a disturbing story about a taxi driver asleep at the wheel on Highway 40. It happened earlier this week on a cab ride from the airport. Anne Leclair has this exclusive report.
It was kind of frightening, to be honest with you.
Étienne Bessette takes taxis regularly. He's seen cabs of all kinds, but never has he seen a driver fall asleep at the wheel until his ride home from the airport on Tuesday.
The guy fell asleep 10, 15 times behind the wheel. It's crazy.
The cab in question was stuck in gridlock on Highway 40 at around 5 p.m. An accident up ahead turned a 30-minute ride into 2 long hours. The art director was getting work done on his phone when he spotted the sleepy driver.
I asked him, hey, are you okay? The first time it happened, and he basically, his head lifted up. He said, no, everything's fine, everything's fine. And we moved a few feet and whatever, and I went back to work, and I looked over again, and it happened again, and again. And again, at least 10 times.
Bessette confronted the driver again and suggested they turn on the radio to keep him from snoozing. He started taking pictures to document the cab ride from hell in case he didn't make it home.
There's a problem. He's either narcoleptic or he's having a seizure or heart attack of some sorts. This can't be right. So I asked him a couple of times if he's okay.
He hesitated to report the incident to the taxi bureau, feeling sorry for the driver, until he realized someone's life could be on the line.
I just don't want him to get hurt or hurt anybody else.
Bessette did end up filing a formal complaint with the Montreal Taxi Bureau. He's hoping they'll take action and impose some sort of sanction, but since he's an independent driver, he'll likely face no punishment at all.
It's very sad to see a taxi driver that needs to work 12 to 14 hours a day just to get some money to bring back home.
The union that represents 4,000 taxi drivers across Quebec admits there's no excuse for falling asleep at the wheel, but argues drivers are forced to work longer hours now that Uber and other illegal taxi companies have surfaced.
We need to have better regulation, and we offered that to the government. Are they going to be listening to us? That's what we're waiting for with the new bylaws that they're going to be adopting this summer.
Bessette understands, but also thinks it may be time for this driver to find a new line of work.
The guy's probably working 14, 16 hours a day. But the thing is that if I fall asleep on the job, nobody can get killed. Nobody can get into an accident. You know what I mean? And this is his job.
Anne Leclair, Global News, Montreal.
The Taxi Bureau is strongly suggesting that clients in cases like these file complaints with police if they feel their driver went against the highway safety code. Bessette has no intention of going to police and is hoping his story will be enough of a wake-up call.